I know you sick of.
I'm sick of.
I know you sick of.
I'm sick of.
I know you sick of.
I'm sick of.
Tell me why you sick of.
I'm sick of.
I know you sick of.
I'm sick of.
I know you sick
I'm
of.
sick of.
I know you sick of.
I'm sick of.
Tell me why you sick of.
I'm sick of.
I know you sick
I'm
of.
sick of.
I know you sick
I'm
of.
sick of.
I know you sick of.
I'm sick of.
Tell me why you sick of. I know you sick of.
I'm sick of.
I know you sick
I'm
of.
sick of.
I know you.
Man, every time you look up something, always
I'm
going
sick
wrong.
of podcast.
Oh, yeah, your boy Ghetto Ice
Ghetto
Cream
Ice
in the
Cream.
building.
By Ghetto Ice Cream. I know you
Memphis.
sick
I'm
of.
sick of.
I know you sick
I'm
of.
sick
I
of.
know you
Memphis.
sick of.
Sick of.
Tell me why you sick
Why y'all
of.
sick of,
I
Memphis?
know you sick of.
901.
Sick of.
I know
Tell me
you
why y'all
sick
sick of. Hit your
I
boy
know you
up.
sick of.
I'm sick of podcast 901-480-3687. Text me and tell me why you sick of. I'll let you know why I'm sick of. Ghetto Ice Cream hosting. I'm sick of podcast. None other than the Chocolate Brother. 6 foot tall and bald. I can do it all. You heard me?
Going on. Tell me the shit you see ain't right and you know it's wrong.
What?
Tell me that these kids is bad.
Yeah.
Tell me you sick of folks need to beat that ass.
Hey.
Tell me you sick of when
Y'all
the
know
news
y'all
ain't
sick of
good.
something.
I tell you. Tell me
Know
you
y'all sick of
when
something.
you blow through your
Express
ears.
yourself.
For real.
I'm
Tell
sick
me
of
you sick
podcast
when
Ghetto
you
Ice
ain't
Cream
nothing to eat.
in the building.
I fucked up. Tell me you sick of when the lights out on the street. I know you sick of.
What's up, Memphis? What's going on? This your boy Ghetto Ice Cream back at you with episode number 4. I'm sick of podcast, hosted by none other than the Chocolate Brother, 6 foot tall and bald. I can do it all. Ghetto Ice Cream for shizzle. Today, y'all, I just got to talk about some things. First off, Memphis, Tennessee, I got a couple of things to rant and rat about. You know what I'm saying? What's going on down here in the M-Town and in other parts of the great US of A. But right now, I want to say a shout out to my girl, Azana Fuqua, for her Child Please Honey Hush podcast. Find her on Anchor.fm podcast. You can find her on YouTube. Also at Child Please Honey Hush podcast. Check out my girl, man. Y'all show some love and keep it real. Child Please Honey Hush, Zana Fuqua. Shout out. So today, y'all, Cash App crooks. Now, how can you be a Cash App crook unless you just really out here, you know, doing some hacking, and you got to be a fire hacker to do some Cash App crooking. Say on January the 15th, around 1 p.m., MPD police, were called to a robbery at Germantown Parkway around the Wolf Chase Galleria. Say a woman was robbed in broad daylight, thinking that 2 young men were really selling candy. Say she thought they were selling candy. Say the woman was talking to the 2 young men, and the young men wanted her to follow them on Facebook. So she ended up giving them her phone, whatever. And instead of the guys actually doing what they said they was gonna do, they end up taking the lady's phone, going to her Cash App, putting in money and sending it to themselves. At the end of this conversation, I want to know one thing. Okay, so they claimed that they were just going to click her follow status on their Facebook page, which would be showing that she's following them, was the reason why she gave them her phone. Now, they had access to her phone, so they was able to, like I said, go into her Cash App and Cash App themselves some money from her phone. Now, once that happened, the lady was unaware and the young man ended up leaving, but she found out after, they left that's what had happened. That they end up sending themselves some money from her cash out. So they robbed her, cash out crook. That's what I call them. Now, my question is, how can you take somebody's cash out and send yourself money with their phone without that PIN number, y'all? You gotta have that PIN number. That's the only way it confirms that the money is secured and there was you that's sending the money. How did those young men get this lady PIN number for it to be a theft? Cause you cannot get no PIN number when you open it up. It don't give you that PIN number. So how did they obtain the PIN number anyway to get money off the lady cash out? That's my thought. I just want to know. Y'all can chime in. I want to know. Okay. On to another situation. I call this 3-on-1 shootout. Now, this is the quiet neighborhood in Whitehaven, Tennessee, but we call it Black Haven. On January 17th, on a Tuesday morning, in the quiet Whitehaven neighborhood, it was lit up with gunfire. I mean, people was going ham over there shooting all kinds of Dracos and AKs and SKs and extendo clips with these folks busting over there. Reason why? Because a man was pulling up at his house. The man was pulling up in his house and he found some guys trying to break in his niece's car. 3 guys were trying to break into his niece's car. The man blew his horn first to try to, to think they were going to be like, hey, let's go. So, now, young nigga pulled out them things, started busting that dude. So dude started busting back at him. What are y'all thinking? People ain't finna just let y'all do what y'all want to do. Y'all got to be crazy out y'all mind. Now, that happened in broad daylight right before lunchtime, though. So the 3 guys that was shooting at the man as he was ducking behind his uncle's car. So they was letting off rounds with only 5 of the bullets end up hitting the uncle's car. But nobody got hurt in this incident. I mean, those guys was actually standing in his front yard shooting. That's crazy, y'all. I don't understand this generation, man. These folk crazy out here. They don't care. They doing whatever they want to do and thinking it's cool, and it ain't cool. And I'm sick of it. You feel me? But anyway, that incident was caught on cameras that was surveilling from houses in the neighborhood, and they was able to see a clear picture of what kind of car. It was a Chrysler 300 that the young men were in, and it was 3 of them black. So y'all be careful out here. If you got to take matters to your own hand, y'all need to know what y'all doing. Don't just be out here shooting and end up getting shot and dying or shooting innocent people. Know what you're doing when you pursuing, you feel me? Because I'm sick of it, and I'm tired, you heard me? Okay, the last incident, I call this old killer. A Stratford man in Stratford, Missouri was charged with killing 3 people. He murdered his wife. He murdered her mom and her dad. He murdered his wife, her mom, and her dad. So the murder took place March 20th, 2021. And the guy's name is Jesse Huey. He snapped on his wife. He snapped on her mama and the dad. Why? Because he was fed up with them being there. They came to visit her. She asked her mom and her dad, like, can y'all come and visit me and help me out because I just had back surgery. I need some help around the house. Just, he here, but he ain't doing too much. I need y'all help. So her folks came to visit from Baton Rouge. They came to visit. Well, that was the last trip that them folks made because Jesse snapped on them. He had been asking his wife for about a week to tell her folks they need to roll. But obviously she didn't say y'all need to roll. She argued that that's half of her house because she's married to him. So she didn't have to tell them to leave. She wanted them to stay a little longer. But Jesse wasn't having it. Jesse was like, look, I told you to tell them to leave. I'm going to handle it. So Jesse then clicked out and shot these folks. He said he waited a whole week. Nobody gave a damn. They act like they ignored what he was saying. He just got fed up and ended up going off to get a gun. Say he came back to the house, everybody sitting in the house, and he just started shooting. Say he killed his wife first because she didn't ask her folks to leave when he asked her to ask. So they didn't leave. Okay. He shot the mother and the dad, the in-laws, because they knew he wanted them to leave, but they still stayed on account of his wife, so he shot them. And the crazy part about it, he shot all three of them in the head. I mean, he shot all three of them in the head. Shot his wife 3 times in the head, shot the in-laws twice in the head. Poor Jesse here, you was sick of it, man, but damn, you had to kill these folks because you was sick of it? I ain't mean to be sick of it like that. You was really sick of it for you to kill your wife and her parent. I don't know what to say about that up there in Stratford, Missouri, but old killer, he ain't getting out. He gonna die in his grave up in there. But I want y'all to know one thing. It's so much killing going on right here in Memphis. There's so much killing going on in Arkansas, Texas, Alabama, Florida, Wisconsin, Ohio. It's murders all over the world, y'all, and we need to stop. We need to be, if we one nation under God, we need to act like one nation under God. We need to look for that indivisibly and justice for all, man, for real. We need justice for all. Justice for all. We need justice for all. Because there's so much going on. We need to teach our kids how to start loving and respecting the grown people and other people around them. We need to start teaching them how to pray, ask God to guide them, give them faith, keep them whole and safe. We need to teach our children these things, and the adults that need it, they need to be taught to love. How to be patient, be reverent, be kind, be obedient. Come on, y'all. We got to stop this killing. I'm sick of podcasts. Ghetto Ice Cream in the building, and I'm out. Thank y'all for joining me.
Podcast. I'm sick of podcasts. I'm sick of podcast. I'm sick of podcast. Bread and water. Get the butter. I'm ghetto ice cream. Came from the gutter. Now I'm standing on my own 2 feet. They gonna hate every day of the week. They don't wanna see me coming. They say I talk